Hi, sweet friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on the mat for tonight's festive practice. Festive in the sense we'll feel energized after this practice, and it's still fitting for the evening time because it'll just help reset our nervous system, balance our hormones, and just invite regeneration to the muscles and the cells. So with that, we will begin in child's pose. So we'll bring our big toes together to touch, knees hip width distance apart, back of our glutes comes onto the backs of our heels, and we can widen out our knees if we'd like. Let's just take 3 big shoulder circles, just going at our own slow pace. And then drop your chin to your chest. Slowly roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Bring your chin back down. Slowly roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Slowly roll back down. We'll do this once more each side. Left ear to left shoulder. And then right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Next, inhale. Bring our gaze facing forward. And we're going to walk our hands slowly forward in front of us. So we feel this stretch in our elbows. Maybe we bring our elbows to the mat and we feel the stretch underneath our armpits. And let's try, you see how I'm reaching forward, my glutes are slowly lifting. Let's try to keep our glutes glued onto the heels as we reach forward. Soften any tension in the shoulders or the jaw. One more full round of breath here. On our next inhale, slowly lift your gaze. Slowly slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly lift your hips over your knees, or your hips stacked over the knees. And let's just mindfully sway our hips from side to side. And then maybe let's just trace some circles with our hips. And then balance those circles in the opposite direction. Next inhale, we'll meet neutral. Make sure our fingertips are as wide as they can be. Gaze is facing forward. Maybe micro bend in the elbows, our core tucks up and in. And on our next inhale, slowly lift our gaze, lift our hips to find this cow variation. So we're breathing space into our abdomen. Stay here for your inhale. Maybe you can use your eye muscles to gaze up a little bit higher. And on our next exhale, slowly tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine. Push the earth away like a cat. Slowly inhale, prepare for cow. Lift the chin, the gaze, the hips. Exhale, find cat. Tuck our chin to our chest, round the spine. One more full round of breath. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Let's just come on to the tops of our palms. Just stretch out the forearms and the wrists. So fingertips are facing towards the knees here. Option to tuck the toes. And now let's have our fingertips facing towards each other. Still tops of the palms are down onto the mat. And maybe mindfully sway side to side. Just counterbalancing the weight. Maybe bend into one elbow, bend into the opposite elbow. Next inhale, make a fist. And then exhale, drop the tops of our palms back onto the mat. Inhale, make a fist with the hands. Exhale, drops the palms down onto the mat. Once more, stay here. Inhale makes the fist. Tuck our toes. We hadn't had them tucked already. Balance onto the knees, straighten the spine, and just roll out the wrists. 3 more times. Balance that out the opposite direction. 3 more times. Bring our hands back down to the mat, fingertips as wide as they can be, remember. We're going to bring our left hand to the center of our mat. Inhale, right arm reaches nice and long overhead. Gentle twist in our upper spine. Exhale, bring our right hand center of our mat. As we prepare, inhale, reach our left arm overhead and maybe twist the upper spine. And exhale, bring our left hand down. We'll find neutral tabletop. And I just want us to warm up our shoulders. So exhale, let's drop down and hug the shoulders and try to keep our elbows straight rather than bent. Inhale, press up, lift our head from the shoulders. Exhale, drop down. Try and keep the elbows straight. Inhale, shoot up. Exhale, come down. Once more, inhale, come up. Bring left hand to the center of our mat. Inhale once more, right arm reaches high to the sky. Trace 3 circles with that right arm. And then we're going to thread our right hand behind our left, bringing our right shoulder down onto our mat, pressing and pushing into the earth with our left hand as we slowly gaze over that left shoulder for a few more full rounds of breath. Two more full rounds of breath here. Inhale, bring our right arm overhead. And exhale, bring our right hand to the center of our mat. And as we inhale, left arm reaches nice and long overhead. And exhale, thread our left hand behind our right, bringing our left shoulder down onto our mat, pressing, pushing into the earth, this time with our right hand. Again, gazing over that right shoulder if there's no tension in the neck, breathing into the outside of our left shoulder, breathing into our traps, our lats. So all along the upper shoulder blade region, one more full round of breath. Inhale, reach our left arm overhead. And exhale, bring our left hand back down to meet our right. Tucking our toes once more. Next inhale, we're going to hover our knees, so we're engaging our core. And exhale, reaching our heels towards the backs of our mats to find our downward facing dog. Pedaling out our feet, easing into the stretch of our hamstrings. Now let's take a cleansing breath here. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, audible exhale. Next inhale, gaze is facing forward. We're going to come high into the tippy toes. We're going to walk our tippy toes to the backs of our hands. Allow our shoulders and head to just hang in this fold. Maybe micro bend in the knees if that's easier on the hamstring. Next inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold. Make sure our toes are as wide as they can be. Big toe, pinky toe, and heel or rooted into the earth. Micro bend the knees. Airplane our arms behind our backs. Triceps engage. Next inhale, root to rise. Arms reaching nice and long overhead. Bring your hands together in prayer position on the exhale. Softly close the eyes. Once more, shrug. Shoulders away from the ears. Soften any tension in the jaw. Return back to your breath. And perhaps take this moment to set an intention. Whether it be for sewing or for the start of a new month and honoring the end of this cycle. Next, exhale, drop our hands beside our hips. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. And exhale, slowly drape back down into our fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, lift the heels. So we're balancing on the tips of our toes in this toe squat variation. Remember, any tension that manifests in the body starts at the bottom of the feet, and that is why we stretch it out each and every practice. And of course, we're building strength in the ankles. And when we build strength in the ankles, we're building strength in our hips and strength in our spine through stability. And so I want us to play with this balance. And so we're just going to drop our right knee in, just easing into that internal hip rotation. Exhale, drop that left knee in. Inhale, come back up. We'll do this twice more. Exhale, drop right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop right. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, drop left. Inhale, come back up. We're going to plant our hands back behind us. Drop the knees. Extend the feet straight back. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower all the way down onto our stomachs. Elbow in line with the ribs. We're going to keep our hands underneath our shoulders. And on our next inhale, we're just going to peel our chest from the earth. Baby cobra. Keep those elbows bent. Exhale, drop down. Maybe inhale. We can go a little bit higher in our cobra. Still keep those elbows bent. Ease into that compression of the lower spine. Exhale, slowly lower. We're going to tuck our toes. We can either press up into plank or we can use our knees and arms to push us up. So we can find tabletop or plank. And from tabletop or plank, we're going to reach our heels towards the backs of our mats to find downward facing dog once more. Pedaling out our feet. Remember, bending one knee, straightening out the opposite leg. Remember, we're not revving an engine, so just take your time. Take your time pedaling. When it feels good, we can reach both heels towards the backs of our mat. We're going to take another cleansing breath. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, audible exhale. Inhale, we're going to bring our right leg high for three-legged dog. And exhale, we're going to bring our right knee through to low lunge. We're going to bend our right knee over our right ankle as best as we can, just creating that flexion at the top of that ankle. Next, inhale very slowly. We're going to straighten our right knee, point our right toe, breathe into the top of our right ankle. 3 more full rounds of breath. One more full round of breath. And on our exhale, bend knee over ankle. Try to keep our heel down on towards our mat, creating strength through length. Inhale, straighten our right knee. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. We're going to stay here, left hand inside our right foot. As we inhale, right arm reaches long overhead. If we want to build a bit of strength, we can tuck our left toes, hover our left knee. For this next variation, let's all meet with that left knee down. On our exhale, we're going to bring our right hand behind our head. We're going to drop our right elbow inside our right foot. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, right hand behind head. Drop right elbow inside right foot. Once more, arm overhead. Exhale, elbow inside right foot. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, tuck our left toes. Hover our left knee. We're going to drop the outside of our left foot. So we're preparing for side plank. Another variation is we drop. We keep our left knee dropped. Just kickstand that left foot and extend our right leg straight. If we're in side plank, let's slowly drop both knees. Kickstand left foot, straighten right leg. So we're all going to meet in escape variation. Let's drop that right foot. Right arm reaches long overhead. Breathing into our right side body. One more full round of breath. Inhale, both arms reach long overhead. As exhale, we slide our right hand down our right leg as we reach our left arm over to the right side of our body. 3 more full rounds of breath. One more full round of breath. Inhale, both arms reach nice and long overhead. Engage our core. Exhale, drop our left hand down. We're slowly going to drop our right hand down. Bring both knees in to meet towards each other. So we're in tabletop. So make sure our fingertips are as wide as they can be. And once more, we're going to extend our left leg straight back. And right arm reaches forward for bird dog. So stabilizing and strengthening our core and our spine. Try to keep our back and our legs straight. And exhale, drop right hand, left knee down. Sway our hips side to side. Next inhale, tuck our toes. Next inhale, hover our knees, engage the core. Exhale, find downward facing dog, reaching our heels towards the backs of our mats, pedaling up the feet. Take another cleansing breath. So big inhale, tongue out, full exhale. Next inhale, we're going to bring our left leg high. Slowly bring our left leg through. Low lunge. Mindfully drop our right knee. As we bend this time, left knee over our left ankle. Try to keep our left heel down onto the mat. Next inhale, slowly straighten our left knee. Point our left toes. And for 3 more full rounds of breath, breathe and focus into that left hamstring. On our exhale, slowly bend left knee over our left ankle. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. We're going to keep our right hand inside our left foot. As we inhale, this time left arm reaches long overhead. Again, option for strength. Tuck our right toes, hover our right leg. So 2 options here. We're all going to meet with our right knee down first. Exhale, bring our left hand this time behind our head. And exhale, we're going to drop left elbow inside left knee. Inhale, left arm reaches nice and long overhead. And exhale, drop elbow to knee. Inhale, left arm reaches nice and long overhead. Exhale, drop elbow to knee. Inhale, right arm reaches nice and long overhead. Drop left hand inside our left foot. So now we have 2 options. We can kickstand our right foot, hover our left leg over our right to find plank. If we had our right leg hovered, we're going to drop the outside of our right foot, hover our left leg on top of our right to find side plank. And slowly, we're all going to meet together with our right knee bent. Drop our left leg. As we inhale, left arm reaches nice and long overhead as we're breathing into our left side body. 2 more full rounds of breath. Inhale, come up to find gate pose. And exhale. This time we're going to drop our left hand outside our left leg as our right arm reaches overhead. This time breathing into our right side body. Full rounds of breath. Inhale, both arms reach long overhead. Exhale, we're going to drop our right hand, drop our left hand, meet back in tabletop pose. And this time, we're going to extend our right leg straight back and our left arm reaching forward. Try not to arch the spine. Keep the core engaged, flat back, point the toes. Energy is reaching out through our left fingertips and our right tippy toes. Weight is balanced across the right fingertips. Exhale, drop left hand, right knee. Come on to the knuckles just to give your wrists a break. And mindfully sway our hips side to side. Maybe trace some circles. Next inhale, we're going to meet back in tabletop. Tucking our toes. Next inhale, hover and engage the core. Exhale, heels towards the backs of our mats for downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Come high onto the tippy toes. Micro bend the knees. Next inhale, lightly hop. Feet just behind our hands. Keep the knees bent. Airplane our arms behind our back, keeping the squat position, toes as wide as they can be. Inhale, arms come in line with our ears for chair. And remember, try not to have any duck butts. Exhale, tuck the core, keep the spine straight. Maybe we can lower a bit deeper. Remember, building that strength that we just practiced when our knees were over our toes. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead, and this will help reset our nervous system. Exhale, swing our arms back. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms back. Once more, arms overhead. Exhale, swing back. Woo. Inhale, arms nice and long overhead, and then just twist and tap. Opposite shoulder, opposite hip with the hands. And then eventually we're just going to shake out the body. So lightly shake out the knees. Shake out the shoulders. And slowly, we're going to shake down into this fold. Just mindfully swaying from side to side. Next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Arms reach nice long overhead. And exhale, mountain pose. Hands beside our hips. Or we can bring our hands to our hips, whichever is easier. And we're just going to take our right toes in front. We're going to curl all of our toes. We're going to push our right foot forward over our right toes. And we are just breathing into that tension at the top of the right ankle. Maybe to increase the intensity, we straighten that right knee as best as we can. Won't stay here too long. Just 2 more full rounds of breath. And then shake off that right ankle. Balance on our right foot this time. Bring our left leg forward. Tuck our left toes. Bring and bend our left foot over our left ankle. Breathe into the top of our left ankle. And eventually, let's try to straighten our left knee and focus our breath again to the top of that left ankle. 2 more full rounds of breath. Shake off that left ankle, come back down, balance on our left foot. So let's make sure our left toes are as wide as they can be. We're going to hug our right knee in towards our chest. We can use our hands to help with our balance. Or again, we can have our hands beside our hips, engaging our hip flexors, hug our knees in towards our chest, and then we're just going to trace 8 circles. And then balance the circles in the opposite direction. Brilliant. And we're going to keep our balance. Going to see if we can hover, bringing your hands to prayer position, hovering our right leg straight back. And exhale, slowly drop our right foot down to meet our left. Shake off our left leg. This time, remember, we're going to balance on our right foot, so keep our right toes as wide as they can be. Next inhale, hug left knee in towards our chest. We can use our arms to assist us, or we can strengthen and really push our hip flexors by hovering them. And we're going to trace 8 circles with our left ankle this time. Bounce out those circles in the opposite direction. As you can see, dominant with my right hand, not my left, but we're trying. It's all about returning to balance, as you can see. And so this time, eventually, bring your hands to prayer position. We're going to extend our left leg straight back. And eventually, we're going to drop our left foot down to meet our right. Shake off our right leg. Shake off both knees. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. Exhale, melt into a fold. Bend the knees, come back to this toe squat variation. We're going to drop our glutes, extend our legs straight, shake out the feet. And we're just going to bend our right knee. So bottom of our right foot inside our left leg. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. And exhale, reach forward, breathing into our left hamstring for our left big toe. Next inhale, we're going to take our 2 pointed fingers of our left hand, hook underneath our left calf, bend our right elbow up towards the sky. Right arm reaches nice and long overhead. And exhale. We don't need to reach and grab for our left toe. We want to open our chest up towards the sky. 3 more full rounds of breath here. Exhale, slowly drop our right hand down. So both hands, both forearms are rested forward. Inhale, slowly lift from our middle thoracic spine. And exhale, extend our right leg straight. Bend our left knee, left foot inside the right leg. Inhale, arms reach nice and long overhead. And exhale, fold forward. We're going to take our 2 pointed fingers of our right hand and then hook underneath our right calf. Bend our left elbow up this time. Inhale, left arm reaches straight overhead. And exhale, reaches for our right foot. But remember, rather than grab, we turn our chest up towards the sky and then reach. 2 more full rounds of breath. Slowly drop our left hand down to meet our right. Walk our hands back to center. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, extend both legs straight. Inhale, bend both knees. Bring the bottom of our feet towards each other. And obviously we're not flapping. We're not trying to create the butterfly effect. It's just gentle flaps in the butterfly. And then when we're ready, we're going to bend our knees. We're going to drop our hands behind our backs. Slowly drop our forearms. Slowly extend our arms straight. Hug our knees in towards our chest. Wrap our forearms around our knees to give ourselves a big embrace. We're going to once more drop our heels down onto the mat. And we're going to prepare for bridge. So let's make sure the tops of our fingertips are just brushing the backs of our heels. On our next inhale, slowly lift the hips, engage the glutes from your mat, feeling it, using the strength of your hip flexors, of your hips, and your glutes to press up, really pushing into the toes. One more full round of breath. Really make it count. Exhale, slowly bring it back down. Extend our left leg straight. Bend our right knee in towards our chest. Bring our right knee out towards the side just to breathe inside our right hip. And then we're going to keep our right knee bent and bring it over our left leg as we reach our right arm out to the right, just finding this twist in the spine. One more full round of breath here. Inhale, bring that right knee back. Extend our right leg straight. Bend left knee. Bring our bent left knee to the outside of our left hip. Just breathing inside our left hip. Inhale, hug our left knee in towards our chest. And exhale, we're going to drop our left knee over to the right, reaching our left arm out to the left, gazing over our left shoulder. A few more full rounds of breath here. One more full round of breath here. Inhale, slowly bring our left knee back in. Exhale, extend our left leg straight to meet our right. Hips drop by our side. Shoulders shrug away from our ears as we softly close our eyes. And prepare to take a final cleansing breath. So big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, audible exhale. And allow yourself to rest in a few moments of stillness to integrate the benefits of this moving meditation. Before opening your eyes, just slowly bring your hands to your heart center and return to that intention we set at the beginning of our practice. And I invite you to stay here for a few more moments to anchor into that intention. Namaste.